All right, Corey, just for time's sake, I lowered it down to 185, and you can see it's 188, and then you see the 3 dashes that go across instead of the ones that were going up. That means it's hit temperature. So, and it'll vary between 5 degrees to 190 to 180, generally speaking, just based on the how windy it is and the conditions outside. But in the internal temperature, it stays really consistent. I mean, that's the real nice thing about these Yoders. One thing I did want to call out too is sometimes this fan, you can sometimes hear a rubbing sound on this fan. So if you get it home and you hear a rubbing sound, see these 4 bolts, that's what's obviously attaching it to the thing. If you just, to the hopper, if you just kind of tighten or screw on, tighten or loosen one of the corners, that will generally alleviate any of the rubbing sounds. So just play with those screws if you do hear any rubbing sounds, because sometimes when it moves, that'll shift a little bit. So one other thing is, it is a 20-pound hopper. I do have some pellets in here. These are not my favorite pellets. Pellets make a huge difference. I work for especially on a pellet smoker from a smoke perspective. So I got these ones. These are these gourmet barbecue pellets. I'm not a big fan of these ones. They don't give off a huge amount of smoke. I typically would use B&B pellets, but I order them online. They're by far the best pellets. So anyways, I wanted to show you this smoker is up to temperature, because I know you're talking about coming to pick it up today on Wednesday, and I didn't, I don't think you want to start it and get it all hot before you load it in the truck. So I just wanted to show you. If I open it up, I'm not sure how much smoke you'll be able to see. Hopefully you can see the smoke. Try to see the smoke. The nice part about pellets is it is a really clean burning smoke, so you won't see a huge amount of smoke coming out of the stack like you would, the stick burners. The other thing I wanted to show you was underneath there, when I cleaned it, that is a steel plate. That's a heat disbursement plate, very heavy duty. I always wrap that in tinfoil, always, because that's where a lot of your stuff drips down, and you can even see it still gets dirty even after being wrapped in tinfoil. So, but there's your 2 stainless steel grates, and then you've got another grate on top. I hardly ever use the grate on top. Matter of fact, I take it out most times because it gets in the way of things. So, from that perspective, a couple other things. You want to keep your smokestack at least half open, if not more. And then you'll see there's a handle here. If you're smoking, you keep this handle out as far as you can because it keeps the most airflow. If you push it in like that, that's what you want if you're cooking a steak. Basically, it moves a big plate inside the Yoder over to one side and allows you to concentrate heat right by the box. So if you want to cook a steak, at 600 degrees or something, you'd push that in. So with that, I'm going to send you these videos. Thanks, bud.